Hey, so I literally had to fight for some additional testing to be done on my heart because it was like as soon as I got here, they forgot that my heart was the biggest issue. It was like, oh, let's do COVID testing, and she's got respiratory issues, so it must be COVID, and let's do COVID rule out. And then as soon as it was I didn't have COVID, then they were like, oh, well, then let's manage her asthma, and everybody forgot about my heart. And when I talked to the doctor the first day when I got on this floor, I told him about, he asked me what my biggest issues were, and I told him about the pain in my side and my respiratory issues. And then I said, but my biggest issue was my heart rate and what it was doing when I was moving around. And he seemed to forgot that part of the conversation. So, that being said, yesterday when he came in, he said, I don't see any reason to keep you. And I said, well, I'm concerned about the pain in my side, it hasn't gone away, and I had to fight to get that looked at more. And so they did a CT of that, and they saw that basically my liver is it's 23.5 centimeters in length, and usually livers are 13 centimeters. Depending on the person, I don't know what it all means. Nothing really shows I have psoriasis or anything like that. I mean, it's cirrhosis, but at this point, whatever it is that I have can be fixed with losing weight and getting a better lifestyle, exercise and all that kind of stuff. And the doctors keep throwing that in my face, and I got really upset today when the doctor came in and said, there's no reason to keep you, blah blah blah. This is gonna be fixed with and so when I spent all last night preparing for this conversation that I was going to have with this doctor today, because I knew that I needed to talk to him about additional testing in my heart, and I was scared because of what happened with that doctor at Arrowhead when I had my abdominal surgery. And I have a fear of doctors now, especially when I'm alone in a room with them, and it's a real thing. It scares the shit out of me. So I kind of prepped and talked to the nurse all night, and cried about it, and had a lot of panic attacks last night about it, and this kept mulling it over in my mind, and what to say, and how to to really advocate for myself, because it's a concern. I've already had one heart attack, and with my heart doing what it's doing, and with my body as unhealthy as it is right now, I need to know what I need to do to make it better, and if there is a concern that I need to be aware of. And these doctors, they want to kick you out of the hospital and tell you to go see a specialist off-site, and go have the testing off-site. But I'm here, and they have the capability of doing the test while I'm here, and my insurance says if you feel like they're trying to discharge you too soon, then you can appeal it, and like you can ask for what you want. And so that's what I'm doing. And it was scary as hell. And the doctor was like, he was like, why is it that every time we get so close to like getting you to be able to go home, you don't want to go home? Is there something, bad going on at home? This is confidential. Are you not safe at home? And I'm like, this has nothing to do with my home environment. Like, my boyfriend's amazing. And like, I was like crying at this point. I'm like, you just don't get it. Like, you're not listening. Like, this is an issue about my heart. He's like, you never told me about your heart. And I'm like, yeah, I did. And like, I don't know, this was just a big old thing, and I had to argue with him, and then finally he just kind of like backed down. He was like, do you want to see a cardiologist? And I'm like, yes. Like, it doesn't have to be so hard. Like how many times does the patient have to tell you, like, I have PTSD, I have agoraphobia, I have, this issue, I'm here now, can we do this test? Like, why is this an issue? Like, why? And, like, doesn't have to be an issue. So, he literally just kept trying to try to talk me out of it. But I stuck firm with it, and I said I wanted to see cardiology, and kept telling me I needed to change my major lifestyle changes. And I said, you know what? I didn't choose to be fat. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be unhealthy. I have a gym membership. I literally got my gym membership, and 3 days later, all the gyms in America shut down. Like, this is not like I'm doing this on purpose. I have Hashimoto's, I'm on steroids, I'm on chemotherapy. I have a thing in my back that makes it so it's excruciating just to stand up. I'm doing the best I can here. And like, I'm just sobbing and crying, and he's got so uncomfortable, and like, I'm doing the best I can. Like, and he's like, I'm not trying to make you feel like you're fat or whatever. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. He's like, I'm just trying to tell you that like lifestyle changes are gonna make the biggest difference. And I said, I understand that, and I'm already doing that. Like, I'm already changing the way I eat. I'm already changing the way I think about things. Even like, I'm already changing the way I think about myself and my future, and like what I want, and like like the types of foods I eat, and like what everything. I'm already changing all that. Like, so like, it's not like I sit around and eat a dozen eggs in the morning and a whole pound of bacon and like, don't do anything. I'm actively trying to make things better. But anyway, so cardiology came in a few hours later, and it was a nurse practitioner, and she was amazing and had reviewed my past medical history, and what I had asked for was an echocardiogram, which is an ultrasound of my heart. That's what I wanted, just to basically see like what damage had been done to my heart from the previous heart attack. She instantly was already going to ask for. So we were already on the same page. She obviously has me on a heart monitor because she wants to be able to catch those moments of like when I'm walking around and my heart spikes. She wants to be able to catch that. She wants to be able to catch the arrhythmia. She wants to be able to catch everything she can catch while I'm here at the hospital. And if anything shows up that requires like a stress test, she's going to do that while I'm here. Like, so she's which is great. And it's a whole different cardiology group than the one I was in before. And I think that's probably the best decision for me, because I just feel like the last cardiology group I was in for years just didn't take it seriously. They knew I had a heart attack and just like didn't even tell me, and didn't tell me that like there was things I needed to be aware of. So, you know, if I didn't know now, I mean, if I knew then what I knew now, I'd be suing their ass, because how do you not tell somebody that they had a heart attack? It's pretty fucked up, you know? So anyway, but there was no way that I was going to be able to type that out. I just wanted to say that I love you, and I hope that you're doing okay. And the 26th, I don't know if you guys are working, I don't know what time yet, but the 26th, we're talking about doing a little birthday party for the kids. If you, in case you could make it, that'd be great. If not, that would suck, but I would really, really, really like it if you'd be there. We missed you guys, and it'd be nice to be all together as a family. Anyway, I love you. Hope you're doing okay. Sorry for this long ass video, but kind of felt that was the only way for me to really give you all the information. All right, I love you. Bye.